Hello, ladies, gents, boys and girls, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Today we are in the Virgin Atlantic A350-1000 by iniBuilds, sat here on the ground at iniBuilds JFK. We're going to be heading over to Heathrow on this evening departure. Flight time of roughly 6 hours and 20 minutes. We're going to be departing off 04 left here at JFK. And arriving on 227.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Weather both ends is pretty okay, and weather en route is okay as well. Just some storms as we start our Atlantic crossing. First time back in the iniBuilds 350 for a while, so I thought I'd give it a go and do one of the routes that I've flown in real life on the plane. So let's jump into the flight deck, get everything set up, and see how the sim fares with my new system.
Departure checks completed. 5.
Right, welcome into the flight deck of the A350-1000. We'll jump in the overhead panel and we'll get the IRSs to the nav position. Cruise supply off and ground control on. The lights are already on, we've got the fuel pumps on now as well. Now that's pretty much everything set up in the overhead panel. Everything looks okay. Just trying to see where the lights are. I think they're on the pedestal, aren't they? That's the brightness. Anyway, we'll clear that and we'll go to init reference and request company information, and we are Virgin 154 Heavy, real world service. This is the real call sign of the flight that took off at this time yesterday, and it was an A350-1000. I couldn't get the correct reg though, so sorry for that. We'll insert the winds as well. And the departure today is 4 left on the JFK departure. 04 left. Let me just double check that they're taking off real world. And it is 4 left on the JFK flight departure. We'll insert that into the FMC and we'll go arrival into Heathrow, 27 left on the ILS. It's going to be the 01 Hotel and I think we're on Southernly, so it's OCK. We'll insert that and send that all there, and we'll go to plan and we'll just get some stuff on the ND for us. So right hand turn after departure, and then it's vectors to the first waypoint, across the Atlantic, taking the southerly approach today, and then we'll exit first bit of land South Island, over the channel a little bit, and then sort of descending over Bournemouth area into Heathrow. There's our flight plan all sorted there, and we'll import from SimBrief as well. Now I think we have to wait for the GSX to finish loading first before I can input all this in, which is fine. So we'll get the APU on now. Bits and bobs in here, so we'll get the airport for the taxi route. I'm hoping, I have installed the official GSX profile for this airport, and we are in like a cul-de-sac, as you can see, so we can't push back tower right, but in the real world they push you onto a taxiway that's quite far away to get you out of the way, so I'm hoping that that GSX profile does do that, otherwise it will push us back and the wing will clip. So 5,000 feet is the stop altitude of the SIM, which is no problem for us. Just turn the brightness down of everything, it is quite bright in here. some stuff on the first officer's ND as well. OPUBLE can come on, and the external powers can be disconnected now. We're on our own power. Can't set the iniBuilds brake just yet. So we're not on VATSIM today, so we don't need to mess around with sort of TCAS and all that sort of stuff. I know on the 350 it's a bit different to how you do it on a normal Airbus or a normal aircraft, so glad we're not fighting with that today. I think it's pretty straightforward. I watched a video on it anyway, so it's not too bad. There is JFK. And that's pretty much it, guys, until GSX is completely boarding. So I'll jump back in about 15 minutes when GSX has loaded, and we're ready for push and start. Right, GSX has finished boarding. IRSs have aligned. Let's get the weights plugged in. So that's plugged in there. These are all correct because it just pulls it straight from the aircraft. And our passengers today we're taking is, let me just check mine, 357. No, it's 367, sorry. So, where's the delete or clear? We'll just enter it and I'll repopulate it. 367 we're taking today. So basically a full load of passengers. That's all sorted there. And then we'll go to the performance page. And all done in the inbuilt EFB. So we'll sync FMC. And we'll sync over here. And that's all sorted there for us. So we'll calculate that. And actually I don't want 1 plus F, I'm going to have 2. Just to give us a bit of clearance on the tail. And we'll send that to FMC. And that's all in point. So packs on, flex, speeds are correct, and we're ready for push and start. So everything's nicely tied up now. It's really not hard to get this plane ready to go. It's a very, very nice aeroplane. I mean, all Airbuses are easy to sort of navigate. So we go cockpit preparation. Everything's been removed. Seatbelt signs can come on now. And barrel references have been set and the full start. So all that's set, we're just waiting on the beacon lights. What we'll do is blast GSX to prepare us for push back. And beacon can come on now. And that is that cleared, and we would like that one there, Bravo, that's the
Release parking brakes, please.
It's going to push us back quite far, all the way to that stand. So we're not going to start engines straight away. It's quite it's a couple of minute push back. So parking brakes released.
Push.
And packs are off.
Welcome on board this Airbus A350 aircraft. Your safety is our top priority. Please pay close attention to this important safety briefing. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. To tighten, pull the strap, and to release, lift the top of the buckle. In case of unexpected turbulence, we'd ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever seated. If the cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will automatically drop. Pull the mask towards you, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Breathe normally. Be sure to secure your own mask before assisting others. Your life vest is undone.
Let's have a look outside with the drone camera. I mean, that looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it? That looks really good. I think the Virgin livery makes the plane look better. Virgin have always had good liveries. I really like their livery on the 340-600 now. When the toeless Microsoft Flight Simulator
Clear
346
start engine.
comes out, that is going to be an instant buy, and we're going to be doing this exact route because I flew on the 340-600 in 2018 there to New York and back with Virgin. It's my favourite long-haul aeroplane. It's got a very special place in my heart, the 340. It was such a nice, smooth ride, and the approach we did into JFK as well was the Canaries visual sort of right-hand turn onto what remains it the left one, and it was absolutely stunning. I mean, I've got a video on my phone, I can upload it to the channel. But yeah, I mean, I just like the Virgin livery as well. And the performance in the sim, pretty good. When we're sitting at JFK here, as you can see, I mean, when we chop and change cameras quite a bit, yeah, we do have some pauses, but that's to be expected at scenery as intensive as JFK. I mean, we're in the iniFly, live weather, live time, lights on, and we're getting this sort of performance pretty good. So it's not too bad. Just turn some lights down, it is still quite bright. And engine number 1 can start. We're far enough away from the terminal now. Engine number 1 is starting, and this yeah, just got to click default settings in the bottom right, I believe. Is it up here? Oh no, it's there. Okay, so confirm that. There you go. That'll get rid of that. I wasn't joking when I said this was a very, very long pushback. I mean, it might as well push us all the way back to bloody London. I do remember I flew on a Virgin 330-300 from JFK, and we were parked at the opposite stand on the other side of the terminal. We pushed back and we taxied. I think they have like in clockwise, you have to carry on clockwise at JFK. And we were departing off of 22 right, and we were literally sat on the ground taxiing for about an hour and 45 minutes. We taxied, instead of turning left, we turned right and went down past like Terminal 2 and then up towards the American Airlines terminal, taxied past there and then back round. But we must have been in a queue of about 50 aeroplanes trying to take off that day. It took us about an hour and a half, hour and 45. Push back to taxi. You don't realise how crazy JFK is until you do something like that. It gets really bloody busy. As you can see, there's a lot of taxiways. So yeah, we went like southerly, then right up towards the American Airlines terminal. feet, finally. That
Please
is a
set
pushback
parking brake.
complete. It's like 6-7 minutes of pushback that was. So parking brake.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Tell GSX we've got 2 good engine starts.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
So speed brake arms, flaps to, APU off, APU bleed off, start switch to norm. I know it's more modern with the screens, but I don't like having too many
Unlocking
screens.
gear.
I like, so, you know, like they have in the 320 where there's more buttons and there's less going on. I think the screens throw me off sometimes. So I'm always looking for a different menu or a page instead of like on the 7.3 or Airbus where it's just like a button.
Tow truck
and then
disconnected.
click down.
Bypass pin removed.
A bit more simple for me.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
And there's our beautiful 350-1000 pushback and ready to go. Flight controls are all good. Taxi light on now. Wing light can come on as well, why not? And let's get going. Welcome back into the flight deck. That was quite a long taxi, but here we are, finally at 04 left. Where the radar can come on now, get the lights on, no VATSIM traffic, no nothing, so we are ready to rock and roll, get out of JFK. Left-hand turn now on 04 left, and I am using the Boeing thrust levers for the Airbus. I do apologise, but it's the best I can do because I can't bind my keyboards to what I used to do. So let's hope it works. If I struggle to get it into Toga or Flex or Climb, whatever, I do apologise. But usually the iniBuilds is pretty good. It has quite large detents, so shouldn't be too bad. So we've got chrono on. Right, spool them up 50%. Man, flex, SRS runway nav blue. Got takeoff in him. and smooth, watching the tail, airborne, that's a positive rate, gear up. And onto the flight directors now. That felt really nice. Right, so I've pulled the head in now, and it wanted us to go to 99. Thrust, climb, climb. Autopilot 1 on. Goodbye JFK. And goodbye New York. Beautiful, look at that. There's Manhattan off to the distance. That's one. And we'll go direct to this waypoint here, the first one. Lovely. I'm gonna go normal climb. I don't know what it was on a D rate. What we'll do in a second, we'll just let it speed up a little bit, and then we'll go up to climb. So we'll go up to, I think it's 370 we're going up to. 370, click it in. Ah, I forgot to do the JetBus. Hope it doesn't shout to me like the 777 does. No, we won't be able to get this sorted. Oh well. Is there no like checklist override? That's fine. So we'll release the crew and say goodbye to the American coastline as we get well on our way to the UK. That's pretty much it, guys, until we get to descent. I'll leave you with some climb and cruise highlights. As I play with the lights, I'm just trying to see. I'll put down, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll leave you with some climb and cruise highlights, and I'll meet you again in the descent into Heathrow. into it further than usual when I come and talk to you. But we are just exiting the southern coast of Ireland now. UK is dead in front of us, as you can see. So let's set up the brake to vacate and the performance tab for our arrival. So might stutter a little bit as the map loads in, but that's completely normal. And the winds are still saying that we should be arriving on 27 left. Nothing's changed, and in the real world they're still arriving on 27 left as well. So we'll zoom in and we'll go for, well, we want to go to Terminal 3, don't we? So that one there will do. And we'll set to brake to vacate, and we'll click the brake button. And that's blue there, so brake to vacate has been set up. And we'll jump into the performance tab, approach, and let me just see, is there a way to get the METAR on this, or like on the PMPG stuff? Or would I need to have a look myself? I don't see an option for it, so I might just have to do it myself. So oh well. So it's 280, the decision point, I know that. It's not like a car seat. Oh, I might need hoppies for it. Let me double check. I don't think I've connected the hoppies. Ah, yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. That's fine. Oh, 80s. Can I get the update? Oh, out of range. That's a bit of a shame. That's fine. I'll just go and grab my iPad off charge quickly. So, 15 degrees. We'll go full config as well, that's all set up correctly there. And that's pretty much everything done. So, I'll jump back in when we are actually coming into land. we are well on our way to Heathrow, and the sun comes up very quick when you're following it, and daylight is upon us here in the UK now. So we'll set the QNH to 1034, and this flight isn't very nice for a passenger, and I'll tell you why. I've done this route many times in real life, and because the flight takes off so late but arrives so early, you don't get much sleep on the plane, and you arrive into the UK at like 7 o'clock, and I don't live in London next to the airport, I live in the Midlands. So that looks beautiful, by the way. It takes a very long time to get home after a flight like this. You just got crap. But I do look into America. And when we go to America, you always fly some good aeroplanes, like the 350, 240, 330, 777. Speaking about the 777, Boris has come out with his new sound pack today, so I'll be purchasing that for us. Showing that up on the channel in the next video. I'll be doing some G90, 777-200, British Airways flying. Actually, we'll probably go from Heathrow to Doha, which is the newest iniBuilds series. That sounds fun, so we'll do that in the trip on. But I am falling in love with the 350 again. I need to set the trim, not the trim, reference on the other side. Yeah, the 350, when it first came out, and the first couple of updates I didn't like it. It was mainly to the fact that my PC couldn't handle it, so I just sort of put it on the back burner. But now I've got it on this PC and in this sim. It's an absolute beautiful aeroplane, a really nice rendition from iniBuilds. So there we are on our little chart, little magenta plane at the bottom. So there is a altitude restriction of 7,000, so I'll plug that. We'll go 4,000 and we'll leave it. We'll level off for a second because we'll be too low anyway, and then we'll step down ourselves. I think the lighting in this series is so much better as well. I mean, that looks really, really good out there. There's a 7,000 coming up. And the thrust is coming up now. As we've levelled off. I think the 350 wing as well looks really nice. I mean, that looks beautiful. Talking about iniBuilds, I'm interested in the 340. I do love the 340-600. I've never been on a 300. Would you guys be very interested in seeing the 340-300? 56 quid for a plane is a lot for something that I wouldn't fly very often, but if you guys want to see it, I will purchase it. Speaking about iniBuilds as well, this Heathrow scene is really good, but I have a small problem with it. I did 2 test flights, and every time I've landed, bits of Terminal 3 are missing. It's installed via the the in-game marketplace, because I purchased it on the old marketplace. I paid £10 for the upgrade fee to the enhanced premium version, and yeah, it's every time I land, it's missing bits of Terminal 3. We're going to park at Terminal 3, so we'll see what it looks like. But if someone can help me fix that, I don't know if there's a fix or something I'm missing. I have uninstalled the Aviation-SIM version, and I have only the iniBuilds premium version installed on the scenery, so I don't know what else I can do. But yeah, it's like it's missing bits of the terminal, and then if I reload it, it'll be there. So it might just be a loading thing, but it is installed actually to my hard drive that I've installed it. So flap one. And there is our left-hand turn. Right, I don't like the look of that turn, so we'll go direct to the centre fix point. The rest of the lights can come on now. Beautiful, look at that down there. On the speed brake. Looking good now, descending quite nicely, 180 knots. Slow that brake descent down as we're below the glide, and we'll plug 2,000 feet in, so we've got continuous descent. Flaps 2, and on flaps 2 the aeroplane starts to balloon a little bit, and here's our left hand turn onto final approach. So we'll go approach mode, second autopilot. Go around his 3,000 feet, so we'll wait till we've got guide slope capture, and then we'll plug in 3,000. There's glide slope.
$2,500.
2,500 foot call out. Runway's not quite in sight yet. It's actually quite cloudy around here today, isn't it? Looks beautiful at this time of day though, early morning, and there's the runway directly ahead.
2,000.
2,000 feet. Speed window in, gear down, flap 3. There's Wembley over there, look at that. Brilliant, there's London. Right, speed check, flaps full. Landing checklist complete. Just waiting on the cabin crew now. So all the lights are on. I'll ding the cabin purser and see if that speeds up the cabin crew. Get the cabin ready. Right, so in the 3 videos I've done in this aeroplane, my landings have been absolutely terrible. They've been grand slam smashers straight down the runway, so hopefully
1,000.
flare today and make a nice comfortable landing. So we disconnect the autopilot, start hand flying my aeroplane. It is quite
500.
not twitchy, but it's very sensitive, the 350, to compared to, say, a 330. I'm not putting a lot of stick movement in.
$300. 100 above. 200.
Wave to Jerry down there from Big Jets TV.
Minimum
Continue. I'm happy with
100.
the picture.
90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Close thrust
10,
levers. Hold it
5.
there. That was pretty good. Speed brakes are up. Reverses are green. Flew the nose wheel down. Maintaining centre line. Reverses are stoned, manual brake in now, and welcome down to London Heathrow. So we'll slow it right down to make this turn. APU on. Lights can come off now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination. Please remain seated until the signal has detected the aircraft is going to rise and seatbelts are detected.
So, what stand are we going to take? So, Terminal 3, we've landed right next to Terminal 3. Brilliant braking. So we'll take sort of like 319 maybe, 318. Oh, I didn't mean to click that, sorry. We'll go 319. Don't need to follow me car, and we'll go for Donata. Brilliant. It does look like it's done that problem again with the scenery of Terminal 3. It's not too bad, but as you can see, like all the vents are floating on the top, and the jetways aren't connected to the terminal, so it is really strange, but it still looks pretty good. So taxi light can come off now. Line it up now and park it there. It seems a bit too... we'll park it there, keep going, there you go, that looks good. So parking brake set, engine 1 and 2 off, and welcome down to London Heathrow. So welcome to Heathrow. We are unloading our 350-1000 now. And isn't that a beautiful picture in front of us? It looks really good. Bit of a shame about the airport not loading correctly around us though. If you do know how to fix it, please let me know. It seems to only be Heathrow. Like I said, it's installed on my hard drive. It's not being streamed. I've uninstalled the Aviation-SIM one, and the iniBuilds premium upgrade version is the only one installed, so I don't know what's going on there. Apart from that, the 350 has been brilliant. I really enjoyed flying it today, doing one of the routes I enjoy most, long haul wise. If you do enjoy watching videos like this, please leave a like and subscribe. If you've got any flights you'd like me to fly, leave them in the comments below. Next video will be in the 777 using the Boris Audio Works sound pack. Probably going from Heathrow again in some British Airways ops, or if you want to see something else, please let me know. But for now, I'll leave you. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again very soon in the next video.